Yao here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can manage anger with this one trick. Okay, so have you ever had a time in your life when you got so angry, so furious to one person or another thing, and you're just fuming and you wanted to let that person have a piece of your mind or even a piece of your body? Have you ever had that where you're just like overwhelmingly engulfed with anger, just absolutely furious, and you had to let the other person know, right? And you probably went ahead and did it and you felt better. Okay, but this is where I want to show you the misconception of this, because by actually letting go of your anger and showing it to the other person, now if the person is weak-minded, they're actually going to feel that anger and reciprocate that. So what you get is a cycle, right, of anger just going around where you get angry, the other person gets angry. You get angry, the other person gets angry. But here's the thing. You are the person, whoever's getting angry is actually the person feeling the anger the most, because they have to rile it up in them, right? They have to bring up all this energy to actually get angry. And when you get angry, your blood pressure is the one going up. Your heartbeat is the one racing, right? You're the one essentially killing yourself when you get angry. When you throw it off to the other person, that other person feels it for an instant, and that's it, right? But the damage you caused to yourself is way more than what you caused to the other person. And if you're actually doing this to a strong-minded person like myself, I will just smile. Like, I mean, the other day I was crossing the street and this car was in front of me. I wasn't even close to this car, but for some reason he thought I was going to jump in front of the road or something. I don't know what he thought, but essentially he started honking his horn, started swearing at me, just cursing and just very angry. And I just looked at him and said, wow, like, really? Is it that serious? You know, and I just sent him a lot of love and compassion because I recognize where this person is coming from, right? This person is so overfilled with anger, so full of anger that they have no choice but to let it out. And guess what? Their gift for me that day was anger, but I wasn't going to accept it, because before they came into my life, I was walking down the streets with a nice big smile on my face, right, listening to my music on my audio tape, and they're bringing me this gift of anger. Well, I'm not going to accept that. So, you know, I recognize where they're at, and essentially gave them love, gave them compassion, because that's what they're asking for, that's what they're begging for, right? So if you're getting angry at someone who is strong-minded or just doesn't care, you're doing yourself the most damage, okay? So this is what you want to do. Here's the one trick you want to apply when you feel anger, because I do get angry sometimes, and you need to know how to manage it properly. So you actually want to transmute this energy, because everything is energy. And anger is one way of you expressing certain type of emotion, right? So you want to transmute this emotion, because it's not the most, you know, it's not the most healthy emotion when you actually sit on it and keep it inside of you, right? So you want to transmute it. So the best way to do this is take a pad, and write down the letter. Write down the letter to the person that you're angry at in the most angriest form ever you can do. You can write it, right? Just make it really angry, and when you're done with this letter, you'd have let go of all that anger onto the paper, not as someone else potentially asking for it to come back to you and go into this vicious cycle, but you let it onto that paper, and you can either burn the paper with just, you know, a match or a lighter, or you can just throw it in the garbage. But essentially just let go of it completely. And what you'll find is that you actually have more love towards the person that you're angry at a second ago, because you let all that emotion go. And so this is one easy way to definitely manage your anger. You can also draw, like quickly just draw something, even if you're not good at drawing. Take a bunch of color pencils or crayons and just depict what you feel as angry on that paper. Do a whole bunch of doodles. It doesn't matter. Just let that emotion out, okay, in a more positive, creative way. That's what you want to do. So that's the one trick to easily transmute the energy of anger. And if you're liking these videos, guys, if you're enjoying these videos I'm making, please share, please like these videos, because the more you share and you like it, the more people are going to hear about them, the more they're going to get this message or these messages that I'm giving across. So for more information, definitely you can go to theselfimageguide.com, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you. Have a fantastic day.